Okay, now members, we are going to see how do we handle this algebraic question. So it says, use the substitution y equaling to x squared minus x to solve such an expression. So whenever you see that, you see there are many questions we can solve using substitutions. One of them is when we have symmetric equations. With that, we've seen those videos, and then you can visit the playlists for those topics. It's in algebra, but please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So now this one is different. When you look at this equation, it's not symmetric. So now the question will give you its own substitution. And when they give you the substitution and you don't see where these things are there exactly, all you have to do is to first long divide. So long division is also there in the playlist in polynomials and then remainder theorem. So they are there. So now from there, now we long divide. I think everyone knows how to long divide. So we always get the first term, divide by the first term, the highest power on the divisor, divided by the term with the highest power in the polynomial. So this is our polynomial, this is our divisor. So this can divide this, we get x squared. So x squared. Then this times this we get x power 4. This times this we get minus x cubed. Then after we subtract this minus this we get 0. This minus minus we shall get now negative x power 3. Then it's that we don't have corresponding terms with these powers. So what we do, we write all these remaining terms just below there. So minus 7x squared plus 12. Then after that, still we long divide. We said we long divide until when the power of the term in the divisor is greater than the power on the remainder. So this goes here, is that we shall get negative x. This time this we shall get negative x cubed. Then this times this we shall get now a plus x squared. Then we subtract. After subtracting there, you see negative x squared minus x cubed shall get 0. Then negative x squared minus shall get negative 8. So here I have negative 8x squared. You see there are no corresponding terms, so I just write these ones just below there. So plus 8x plus, sorry, this is 12 plus 12. Then this goes here, you see it's going to be negative 8. This times this, I get negative 8x squared. Then minus to get positive 8x. Then I simplify in that order. So if I subtract, this will go to 0. I'll be having only 12. But remember we said in long division, or is our polynomial is equaling to the divisor times the quotient, then plus the remainder in that order. So when you look at this term, our polynomial is this. This is the divisor, this is the quotient, and this is the remainder. So now I'm going to write the whole of this in this form. So now imply that now my x power 4 minus 2x cubed minus 7x squared plus 8x plus 12 is the same as we get a divisor, which is x squared minus x times the quotient, which is x squared minus x minus 8, then plus the remainder, which is 12. But remember, they told us that to solve this when the whole of this is 0. So if this is 0, it means that also this is going to be 0. So now, the whole of, if we had solved this, the whole of this is going to be equaling to 0. So this will be 0, and if this is equaling to 0, even this will be equaling to 0. So it's that I have 0 equaling to, from here, the whole of this is 0. Into now, x squared minus x into x squared minus x minus 8, then plus 12. But it told us that x squared minus x is equaling to y. So we come here and we say, but y is equal to x squared minus x. So now we are going to, where we see this, in this, we are going to put y. So we have this here and we have it there. So you see that I have 0 equaling to y into, the whole of this is y, then into this y minus 8, then plus 12. Then the remaining thing is just open brackets. As you can see, we just open brackets. This will be y squared minus 8y plus 12 equaling to 0. Factorize this, you can see two numbers I multiply, I get 12. When I add, I get 8. So you just come, you get factors 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Those are the factors of 12. I multiply them, I get 12. When I multiply this, I get 12. When I add them, I need a negative 8. So if this sign is plus, they should be of the same. So negative, negative. So this is the pair that I'm going to take. So meaning I can factorize this as y minus 2 into y minus 6 equaling 0. So that's how I can factorize that in simple terms. Now it's that either my y will be 2 or my y will be 6. But remember, this y is equaling to, now 4, we start one by one. For y equaling to 2, so now I will be having my x squared minus x is equaling to y. So x squared minus x is equaling to 2. So now my x squared minus x minus 2 is equaling to 0. Then we factorize this two numbers I multiply, I get, so you see, you have 2, 1 and 2. So you see, if you see this is negative, they have different signs. If this is negative, the big as, and simple as that. So now this would be x plus 1 into x minus 2 equaling to 0. I think when we expand this, you go back to that thing there. So either my x, when I equate this to 0, will be negative 1, or x will be a 2. So now remember, this one is a quadratic polynomial. So meaning we have to get 4 roots. So now we come for when y is 6. So that's the remaining part. For y equaling 6, from there still, my y, remember, is equaling to x squared minus x. So it's 6 from here. Take the other side, you have x squared minus x minus 6 equaling to 0. Now two numbers, you see you have 6, two numbers, you have 1 and 6, 2 and 3. You see the difference is 1. So because this is negative, they should be of the same, they should be, because this is negative, they have different signs. So if this is negative, then the big one has to be negative. So now we can factor this out as x plus 2, then x minus 3 equaling to 0. As simple as that. I think when you expand this, you come back to that. So here I get my x as negative 2 or my x as 3. There, to solve that polynomial, the roots we shall get are, x equaling to, we can arrange them from big to small. The smallest is negative 2, comma, negative 1, comma 2, comma 3, and that will be the answer or the solution to that number there. Anyway, that's it, members. That's how we handle that. I wish you well. You can look out for numbers when we have to use the rating of x plus 1 over x. Please don't forget to subscribe and visit the playlists. That's when you'll find more use of substitution. Wish you well.